Hey everyone, hey gamers, hey chat. Happy Tuesday for everyone who's celebrating. I don't know. Okay, sorry about that. The audio of the game was in the wrong channel for a second, but it's here now. Still a very busy day, but not as much as tomorrow as yesterday or even last week especially. I finally managed to close the ticket that is making me have to work overtime almost every day last week and the previous week. So I'm happy with that. I also managed to take care of another ticket at work. I did some laundry, went to the gym. So, as usual, a hopelessly productive day. I've also managed to go through a few more pages of this. The second chapter, which is the first chapter is on the upbringing of Suciwati, which is Munir's wife. And I'm happy that the book starts with her perspective because I think she brings a lot to the story of their fight against injustice. The second chapter is Munir's upbringing and how he was radicalized into a more anti-capitalistic stance. Because at first Munir was a very hardliner Suharto supporter that even brings knife just everywhere to fight against people who say bad things about Suharto. At least prepare to fight against people who say bad things about Suharto. But as he grew up, and because he does have a good sense of justice, I guess is the word. So along with that sense of justice and also the fact that he debates a lot of leftist people in Indonesia, and as he grew older, the leftist people that he debated have more understanding about capitalism and how bad it is. So that also affected him because they started to become more convincing and more right as he saw the world properly through his own eyes, and the things that these leftist people that he debated are saying. And because the people that he debated started to become less of just college students that a lot of right wing in the West are making content on fighting. Yes, sure. He also grew more aware. He also became more aware about how bad the capitalistic government that he is defending. It's very interesting to read because he is from an extremist. He came from an extremist background, but as he grew older, he started to learn more about the world. He started to read more books. He started to actually talk with people who have more understanding of what is happening, and he started to get more and more radicalized, especially after he read a book about Chile, which in Chile, if you are not aware, there's a coup that take down Allende that the CIA is aware of before the coup is happening and supported the coup actually. And that coup, along with other atrocities that is happening in Latin America, are very inspired by the Jakarta method, which is the method of how Suharto came into power. So it's a very interesting. I highly recommend this. At least from what I've read so far. What else? Any update? I don't think there's any. As for comparison, the Jakarta method, the book that I've read previously about the same situation but on a more global scale, is more detailed, and I think if you want a more detailed knowledge about what's happening, I think that book is a must read. But if you want to read something that is more compact, more focused only on Jakarta, and cleaner, I guess, less complicated, less long, shorter, I guess. That's a good alternative to it. Not alternative, but a good start before you read Jakarta method, if you want to know more about what is happening. Anyway, I want to play this. This is Letters from the Past, Undusted. This is from Toge Production, a publisher that came from Indonesia. It shouldn't be that long because I'm still very tired from work, so I don't want to play anything that is 5 to 6 hours. I think this is just 1.5 hours. That's why I want to play it. Wait, why is the audio of the... What the fuck? Did I change it by accident? Never mind, it's fixed now. Sorry about that. Let's just start again. I think this is inspired by Trash Goblin, a game that I also want to play one of these days, but as for later. When I think of my family home, the first things that come to mind are the glittering lake and the gently sloping hills. After walking through the bustling streets, over the hills and along the lakeside, my house and its bright red roof soon came into view. I would chat with mom and dad as we passed through the front gate together, and the big lemon tree in the yard would always greet us. For someone like me who lacked courage, maybe all I needed was an excuse, no matter how small. The letter from my aunt was enough. Okay, so the main character is going back to her home. Dear Adora, long time no see. How have you been? Are you doing all the things you've always wanted to do? It's been a while since I've heard from you. Come to think of it, the last time we saw each other was at Lily's funeral. I'm sorry to trouble you after all this time, but I can't find the necklace your mother gave me. I'm fairly certain that I left it at your house after one of my visits. I really thought I had lost it for good, you know? I know it's a bit of hassle, but could you send it to me? It should be in the attic. That's where Lily and I spent most of our time together when I was over. Thank you. Love, your aunt. It's been a long time since I last came back. I should tidy up the place. I suppose now is the right time. For the time being, it's the least I can do. The key... here it is. It's rusted all over. I'll have to clean it before I can use it. Really? Starting from the key? Okay. Don't think you can just toothbrush rust. But maybe I'm wrong. Rooms unlocked. Good enough. Memories beneath the desk. Home. Don't need that much. It was less than this place was clean. There's so much dust that I can barely breathe. I need to go to the attic and find that necklace. Why is it locked? Now that I think of it, I've hardly ever been into the attic. Mom was always the one in charge of it. Oh well, I need to clean the rest of the house. Anyway, The attic key should eventually turn up. Where should I even start? Must be weird coming back to a home that you've left behind. After being neglected for so long, the house was so heavily laden with dust that I needed a mess to breathe normally. I opened the window and started cleaning out some of the dust. When it was cleaning day, I used to be in charge of the floors. Mom took care of the furniture, and Dad handled the windows and any tall places that were out of reach. If I closed my eyes, I could almost hear it all again. The sound of Mom wiping down the furniture, Dad's humming. While cleaning the living room, I found a desk cover photo frame on a shelf. Housed inside was our first family photo. Okay. Cleaning out the frame. Maybe. I thought we wear animal costumes. I wish they added some voice acting into the game. It was massive. He really loved his jokes and pranks. Complete 180 from Mom. He never ended up wearing costume like he wanted to. Damn. Okay, I'm cleaning. Oh, the smell of that is so annoying. Cleaning the big chunks of dirt is always the most satisfying part. Once you have to go through the buildings, it's where it starts to get annoying. I think in real life it's also the same, right? When you clean your house, mopping the big area is more satisfying compared to, just going after the the small spots that is hard to reach. And you don't even know if you're actually doing anything to the spot or not. forever. Clean enough. Do you think there's a reason why people take more traditional photos? Because they couldn't come out with anything creative? You serious? Maybe just take a normal picture. But Arturo, look at this, what a cute cat. So you're only trying to talk Arturo into your plan now. I wonder if photos still have those special memories behind them. Because nowadays it's so normal to take photos because of phones. And I don't even know if framing photos are still a big thing. It used to be. Before that, there's painting a family picture. Now, it feels less special somehow. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Ears. This one. A fitting appearance. That's a glass. Dangerous to go into the kitchen or attic alone. She broke it. She'll be more worried about the kid rather than herself, her glass. Yeah, sound effect sounded like I broke something. It's giving me a mini heart attack every time. Green. Just a little bit more. I have to find the right spot to clean. Nice. Okay, I can eat all of that. And that's all I care. Fitting appearance. Oh. There's still a child there. Yeah, she cares more about the child. It's, you know, how it should be. Clumsily glued everything back together. It's much more fitting appearance. First mine look bitter. Wonder what happened. What glows in the dark? Fountain pens. Some ink and paper. So the ink then is the one that we are cleaning. Yeah. In a way, you can clean this part, the knob, the whatever it is. Bottle cap? I don't think that's a cap. Okay, start be able to see. Stop that! Start be able to see the inside. Oh. Okay. Something about cleaning glasses is always so satisfying, especially when the glasses hasn't gotten yellowed yet, because after a while some glasses with oxidation and time started to yellow, right? And it doesn't feel as satisfying cleaning those yellowed bottles. I don't know if that makes sense. It's just how I feel. There must be one single dot that I'm missing. Man, I really want to 100% this. Huh. Got an achievement out of that. Darkest of like when you discover the star hidden within. Limited edition ink. Glow in the dark ink. I don't think it's big. I don't think it become that popular because I never saw it. A quote from a famous writer. I don't recognize that quote. You can learn about someone through their handwriting. It's one of those things that is very very much based only on sentimental, because you can read someone through their handwriting, since just because you can write good or just because your writing is bad doesn't mean you're good or bad. I think it's one of those things that people used to romanticize about. Not so much like currently, because I don't think people handwrites anything anymore. At least not as much as in the past. For some reason after that day I never saw her use fountain pen again. Oh, there's more. The hell is that? Piggy bank? Turtle? That loves coming home. The hell is this? Ooh. Shiny. It's horrifying. me. Among the collector toys, collector figures, there's I forgot the name. Spirit, metal spirit, I think. Where the toys are made of metal, the figures are made of metal, and they always look so good. But collecting something is those things that really use a lot of money and take up space, takes out time to clean them, and I'm too lazy to do that. So eventually I just give up on collecting anything, which I'm actually glad because it saves money. And if you're just collecting things for yourself, the sentimental value of it is very lacking compared if you buy it if you receive it from someone else, or if you bought something for someone else. Buying things for yourself is only ever cool for the first few items you bought for yourself when you start to get a job or something. After that it lost its charm, at least I think so. After that you're just hoarding things and you call them your collection. That lost the weekend. Turtle shape ocarina. I never saw those. Looks cute though. Lily and Adora. Discreet apology. Oh. Cat. Yeah. Oh, that's very satisfying. Oh, that's not a pattern. Still is 60%. God damn. That's 90%. And that percent the cat. Make it song and you squeeze it. Cute. The before and after is so good. What is this called? A globe? Snow globe? Yeah, snow globe. Abundance of snow. Those are too expensive for most people from the global south anyway. Enough of flower. What can you see? What's an insect? Can you be able to see? Shiny. Ooh. Shouldn't the spawn also do that? Response, you know? SpongeBob. Circle snow globe. Squeak, squeak. If you want to clean up my room again. Got an achievement out of that. Oh, that's cool. The lemon so close on the inside. What is that for? Battery? Yeah. Battery power. Can be bothered to find the 0.05% after cleaning out that. Maybe it's most likely on the glass. Snow angel. So you can write with your P if you have the tool to do that. Cocoa. I add some tomato egg with pork luncheon, and it's good. The food is good, but then I bought some milk tea. They are way too sweet. I dream of. I know it's a watch, but I forgot what type this is called. That's pocket watch, yeah, pocket watch. After I started high school. Don't think I'm doing that well. I think a lot of stories like to explore grief because it's one of the emotions that is very universal, and everyone just have a different response to it, different way to cope, different way to deal with it. different responses from it. And none of them are wrong. At least most of them are not wrong. But even the wrong aspect of how to handle grief itself make a good story. The new movie from the I forgot now, the Australian directors that came from YouTubers. The one who made Talk to Me. I forgot the name of their new movie. Is it Deepak or something? That is, in a sense, is a wrong response to grieving, right? At your heart. Shiny. That felt so good. Can I explain that? Nice crack. Frozen time. Oh. So my phone started to come. So the dad are gone for some reason. The mom is too busy. She wanted to forget that maybe all of us. Okay. He passed then. So it is about grieving then, the story. What I found in the darkness. Cassette tapes. Composing tools. That's the, I don't know, I forgot what it's called. One where you make little beats. Obviously no, that comes for later. Already 81%. I'll be able to clean that. Guess not. Okay. both sides in the inside of this. Nice. Beat maker. A MIDI. I don't know if it's still a thing because I'm 39 years old and I'm not planning to have a family, so I'm not keeping up with what the kids are doing. So I don't know if that's still a thing where parents still don't value the benefit of doing a part-time job, even if it's just to buy something that they deem as useless. Because you can actually put the part-time job into your application form. Okay, she started making songs. Is that Walkman? What if I play A Melody of Comfort, my first song, Adora Volume 1. It's the tape, I think. It's a Walkman. Beep. Okay. I'm doing much better anymore. I see. This flower grew inside of that. Can they actually? Still 93 only. Six. It's 1%. Oh, wait. Nice. Okay. Forgot that. So the other buttons we can also press. Maybe she did become a composer finally. It's a bit of an old trope, which is still happening, unfortunately, where the parents just doesn't want to try at all to be supportive at anything. This is kind of the extreme example of it, so try to hurt. Music box. I need to wait. God damn it. Doesn't feel clean. I don't know why. This part. Thing. Together as usual, it's been all over the place. Doesn't look that clean. Just, I guess, cleaning shiny stuff is much more satisfying because it looks cleaner, at least in game. That is one of the trauma response from grief, which is just hurt people, basically. The right to hurt. camera, Radiant Dream. Sticker. This is back to childhood again. That's so satisfying. Oh, it feels so good. Unfortunately, in real life, the sticker was peeled off in this dirty spot where the sticker used to stick. Oh, I see. Antique low pixel handheld camera. The trend for handheld camera always comes and goes. It was only a dream. She made a mistake, but she apologized. But I guess when you're young, it is harder to accept a genuine apology, especially when you're still very angry from the mistake that the other person made. Things I couldn't throw away. Maybe she used to want to be a photographer, or she used to write poetry maybe. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a very cool one. There's a small pen inside the pen. Clean the tip. That is so cool. Lily, where that dream now resides. First place in math competition. Oh, it's almost over, I think. Throw away my cassette tape. The water was much colder than I had thought. Awards and words of praise become more and more meaningless. Yeah. Mom had passed away. Advent. That's sad. That something's. I guess there's a saying that people often use, right? Where it's better late than never. But I think there's always the chance that it's too late. Part of me is that people don't believe in religion that much, because the afterlife is often just people using the excuse to not do more during their lifetime. I mean, not just for themselves, but for other people. It feels like a cop-out, you know? But I guess people can believe whatever they want as long as it's not harming other people. Just part of me will always wish that they choose to do more. instead of waiting for the next life to solve all the problem of the world. God damn it. Should I be able to roll this? Like she once did. Press the typewriter keys 5 times. I see. is in between this, the one that is hard to get. That's hard. There's some spot over there that is hard to reach. I never see leave any writing at the house. Hati-hati. Dear Miss Lily Mayer. Sincerely Louis. Is that the guy? That's the name at the inn. Huh. Life unsaid. Yeah, my favorite writer. Someone I respect told me to keep up. Damn. If a composer I admired had said the same to me, I wouldn't have been able to take it either. Yes. that rotary phones no longer exist because it is annoying to use. I remember living in I used to live in a boarding house that is basically just a big house that is filled with multiple rooms, and you can rent one of the rooms for monthly payment. And in some of those boarding houses there's this kind of rotary phones where to use them to phone at home, because back then there's no smartphone yet, and not even international call, just local call. Not exactly local call. A call to another town is already so overpriced, so expensive. I think communication in general has made such good progress in comparison to a lot of other technologies that are more nefarious in their use nowadays. I think a lot of the reason why technology is no longer as exciting as it used to be, because nowadays people seems to focus a lot, at least the technology companies focus a lot on its use in just purely at making money, if that makes sense. Not all technology companies need to invest in war, in the military industrial complex, because why do you want that? I know it makes money. It's basically one of the biggest companies, one of the biggest industry ever, but it only exists through perpetual war practices, forever war, like the one that America is doing. So I wish technology companies is doing less of those and more of the old days of trying to make life better, or at least the appearance of trying to make life better. Call recorded on February 19. Writing an Adora. A landline phone. You can hear recordings from that day. think you need a separate machine for that actually. Or maybe not, because there's this, right? Chapter 4, Nevertheless. A letter from the past. Is the last stage? As I look at the old etiquette, I found Mom's typewriter reminded me of the excuse that brought me back home, finding my aunt's necklace. Felt cold and hard, but somehow also warm. Yes, the mom projected her issues into the doctor, which happens, unfortunately, a lot of the time. Because even if you're an adult, doesn't mean you're well adjusted. Make it shiny. Make it really shiny. Ooh. You dirty little kid. If only cleaning rust is this easy. I mean, old item doesn't just collect dust, right? There's oxidation, there's rust, there's even mold. This game makes it much easier because it's mostly just dust and flowers. And even then you can just wipe them all away. And in reality, it is much harder to do a lot of those things. Come on. Okay, exactly 0.2%. Point 15 or 0.15, whichever you want to call it. Okay, and we need 0.05. 0.05. Come on, 1 pixel away. 100%. Yes. Letter from the past. That's the title of the game. What will I find in the attic? Her mom. Diary. For some time, I collected myself and headed to the attic with key in tow. The attic had always been Mom's private space. When I snuck in as a child, it looked more like a storage room than somewhere fun. So I've often wondered why Mom liked using it. As if to answer that question from my childhood, I found an old desk and chair in one corner of the room. On the desk, lay a necklace and a dusty journal with an all too familiar name. If I never came back to this house and cleaned it, if I had left those mementos undisturbed beneath desks, I would have never learned about Mom's true feelings. I had a feeling that this diary had been waiting here all this time, just for me. Carefully brush away the thick dust and open it. Dora handed me her tag with such excitement on her face. I could see the hope in her eyes, that innocent face, certain she could realize her dream. I knew that face well. I was afraid that she would curse her wasted years and regret everything. I need to stop this now. For her sake, I choose to be harsh. I believed that her hating me was the lesser of two evils. When I started to tidy up Adora's belongings, I was able to see the remnants of her dreams in my hands. Through them, I could feel her sorrows and joys. That was when I looked back on my past. My younger self, who I had thought naive and foolish, was shining as brilliantly as those treasures of Adora. I wanted to tell her my true feelings, but I can't reach her anymore. All I can do is wait. I'll be returned one day, so I can tell you this. Adora, thanks to you that I was able to face myself again. Even though I was ashamed of my past, I was happy to see a part of myself in you. I had hurt you so gravely, yet you brought me comfort. I wish people just learn to communicate better. Socializing, I always have those awkward moments, but it's okay if you try to voice your thoughts in a way that makes more sense to the other people. I should have said this to you sooner. No matter what path you choose to walk, no matter how you live your life, I will always love and support you. That's the thing. Mom's diary ended there. After closing it, I noticed a letter lying on the corner of the desk. There was also something I thought I'd never see again. The cassette tape that recorded my first song. Tape into the cassette player and open the envelope. letter inside contained lyrics which seemed to accompany my song. I slowly recited Mom's lyric, and Melvy's melody and her poetic verses complemented each other well, as if they had always been together from the very start. I'm not going to sing. Title drop. I think that's it from the game. It's quite a nice short story. It has its charm. I think that the game from Annapurna has done much better story of this, especially the one with the narrative puzzle where we walk around the house and then explore our memories from then on. I think those feels more personal because there is the aspect of witnessing the environmental storytelling that came from being in the house in a first person view. So we see the photos, we see the decoration, we see the personality from the people that live there, as we see how they put things in their room, if there's picture of anything, if there's photo of anything, if there's a band that they like, if there's a book that they like. It fleshes out the characters and the story more because we learn the story and the character through the context of what we are seeing. And for this, it feels less personal, even though the story is very personal, because we're just leaning random objects, if that makes sense. Also, most of the objects also doesn't really add much. It's unfortunate. It's fun because a lot of them is also very interactive.
If you have some time to see me once again.
Ding.
Looking above your
This is, I think, the coolest subject that we have in the game. And then that's it.
Gleaming with hope, they were clear as crystal. Was it me who dusted everything bright in my dream?
I wonder if
You're singing to
Tokyo Production will try to make games that where the narrative game is not just us doing these small puzzles, but a more fleshed out first person view games where we explore the house and do the puzzle there. I think I've played a lot of those games from Annapurna, which I forgot the titles right now. But I mean, those kind of games, you feel the story even more than this kind of game. Unfortunately, it's just the case. But it has its charm. The art is nice, the music is nice, and it's also not that expensive because, again, it's a small indie game, small developer. So if you want to support them, and if you like maybe the kind of game where you just chill and then play a very satisfying cleaning game, this exists. Maybe check it out if you want to. For me, that's it for the stream. Since this is a short game and I want to end the stream now, I have more time to read books because I've been neglecting reading books because of work. So I want to get back into it before I started to build a habit of not reading. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. If you're here, whether in the stream or in the future as the VOD, I see you guys tomorrow. I should still be able to stream. Thursday is the day where I will go. Maybe in the morning I'll stream on Thursday, but we'll see. Okay.